Alabama football is back. They are going to begin practice today, December 16th, in preparation for the Allstate Sugar Bowl against the Kansas State Wildcats. And 6 early enrollees from the class of 2023 are going to be there to participate in practice. We're going to talk about that on this episode of Tide Talk Live. What is up, Tide fans? Welcome back into another edition of Tide Talk Live. Stacey Blackwood here, riding solo once again to talk about Alabama, and they're beginning to practice for the Allstate Sugar Bowl, and 6 early enrollees that are set to join the team to participate in practice as well. Look, these guys are not going to be able to play in a game, but this practice is invaluable, and they're going to get so much experience from this. And we're going to talk about that and those players here in just a minute. But as always, we want to hear from you. Jump in the comment section and let us know which of the early enrollees are you most excited about seeing play for the Crimson Tide and how they kind of develop here in practice over the next couple of weeks. Also, hit that like button, hit that share button. If you're not already, hit that subscribe button. We're getting so close to 1.2K on our subscriber list, so we appreciate all the support and can't wait to continue to watch this thing grow and grow. All right, guys, look, there's 6 guys that are enrolling early. We're going to start with quarterback Eli Holstein. First of all, what a perfect guy to come in and potentially play the scout team role of Kansas State quarterback Will Howard. They're both built the same, big bodies, 6'4", 230, pretty athletic, athletic enough. And so this is a really good opportunity for Holstein to kind of show that he's capable of being running that scout team offense and giving the Alabama defense a good look at what Kansas State's quarterback might look like on December 31st. Got a few offensive linemen, Wilkin Formby, Rockwez, McElroy, Miles McVay, those big guys coming in to get their feet wet with offensive line coach Eric Wolford is going to be massive. Offensive lineman, as we all know, is one of the most developmental position groups in all of football. And the fact that those guys are going to get all these extra practices in before the other early enrollees come in January is going to be massive for the development. And I can't wait to see how they kind of fit in and what their roles are once spring practice gets here, due to the fact that they were able to participate in all these practices leading up to the Sugar Bowl. And speaking of these practices, Alabama's set to have 7 practices before they make the trip to New Orleans next weekend. So talk about some experience for these young players. What an opportunity it is for these guys to graduate high school early and then get to practice with the team leading up to the Sugar Bowl, get on the scout team, face some of the best players in the country before those players head out for the NFL draft. So what a great opportunity for these young guys. Athlete Brayson Hubbard is another guy who's going to be there practicing with the team. Like I mentioned, Wilkin Formby, a massive offensive lineman who I think has really good potential at the tackle position. So does Miles McVay. And then you look, like I said, quarterback Eli Holstein is a guy that we're all excited about. And then defensive lineman Hunter Osborne is also joining the early enrollees to participate in practice. He's a 4-star defensive lineman from Hewitt-Trussville High School here in Alabama. He's a really good football player. I think he's a guy who maybe Alabama fans are not as excited about as they should be. I think this guy has really good potential, and I think these early practices are really going to help him maybe transition into the college game and have the potential to make an early impact for the Crimson Tide. So excited to see how all these guys just really gel with the team, and the fact that they get to come in, practice with the team, and get all these extra reps is going to be critical for their development down the road. So we're excited to see all that play out. All right, that's really going to wrap this video up. I just wanted to give a quick rundown of all the players that are going to be there practicing with the team leading up to the Sugar Bowl. And we are going to be here every step of the way to cover practices and what's going on in Tuscaloosa before they make the trip, like I said, next weekend down to New Orleans. And then they'll practice a few more days before the Sugar Bowl matchup with the Kansas State Wildcats. So excited to discuss all that down the road. Like I said, we want to hear from you. Jump in the comment section. Make sure you let us know where you're from, give us a Roll Tide, and which prospect that we listed that's going to be practicing with the team for the Sugar Bowl are you most excited about being there with the team. Also, hit that like button, help this video reach 100 likes, and follow the link in the description to BetUS. Sign up today, make your deposit, and you will receive a 125% bonus on that first deposit just by following that link in our description. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, roll tide.